Hello everyone, hope you're right. Back again, joined by Josephine.
Hello.
Yeah, so Science Exploration Zambia, we're back again. Just like I promised, there's going to be more content on the channel. Yeah, so today we're going to be discussing on a show that we've named The Challenge of a Grade 12 Pupil. So we're really going to be having different contents on this channel. We're going to be having podcasts. And also there's gonna be another video on science advancement. Oh yeah, so the show is The Challenge of a Grade 12 Pupil. So basically going to be talking about the challenges that one would face while in school. We'd say maybe from grade 9, but our main focus is going to be a grade 12 because we've observed that many grade 12s have challenges, and not only observing but also maybe through experience. We've also experienced how life is being a grade 12, being a pupil who really wants to sit for that exam and the challenges that you face. Oh my god, it's really exciting. So maybe just to run few things. Yeah, just to run through a few things. There's an outbreak of COVID-19 coronavirus, and just like 2 hours ago, it's been confirmed that 2 people have been found with the virus in Zambia.
Yep.
So we're appealing to you people to be careful.
Yes.
100% hygiene, please guys.
Avoid handshakes, wash your hands.
Yeah.
Keep on sanitizing, okay?
Yeah, so just like she's put it. So over to the discussion of the day, the challenge of a grade 12 pupil in Zambia, or let's say in the Zambian system, but basically even people that are watching us from international countries outside Zambia. Yeah, this is basically about maybe students and how you have challenges in school. Yeah, so I'm going to give Josephine the platform now. She's really going to tell us more about this. Yeah, so this is going to be a weekly program. We're really going to be posting videos concerning this topic. We're going to be having it's going to be more like a show, weekly show. So we'll be having different shows. One is going to be based on science advancements, and not forgetting tutorials are going to be back next month. We're just organizing some materials that are really going to help us improve our content on tutorials. But yeah, Josephine, over to you.
Okay, so since we're doing the challenges of a grade 12 pupil, I took the liberty to write down 3 challenges that we're going to talk about today, and then we're going to also talk about how we can curb these challenges.
Yeah.
So the first challenge is lack of I don't know how I can phrase this, but it's hard to manage time. That's the first challenge.
Time management.
Yes, time management.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. So we're going to talk about how we can manage time. How did you manage time when you were in school?
Whoa. Unaware, but time management is one of the hardest things to do when you're in school. I would tell, that's actually the truth. On ground, it's the hardest thing for a student, for a pupil, and for anyone who's committed to studies, because you've got a lot of things around you. At the same time, you want to enjoy life.
Yeah.
You want to play around.
The fact that grade 12 is the final grade, excitement and everything. Yeah. So.
What I would say is I'll get a quote from a book that was written by this guy, Mwansa 2006. It says, studying is the most activity that is done by most students or pupils at an institution or school. So I think one of the things that you really have to manage your time. Time management is vital, because time management determines whether you pass the exam or fail. So meaning you have to divide your time. You have to know when you study, you have to know when you play, but most of the time has to be dedicated to your studies, because if you don't manage your time well then
Sorry.
Okay,
so one thing that I do to manage my time properly is, I don't know if you guys are going to say I'm a control freak or anything, but I have a journal, right? And I write down every day in the morning. I write down everything I'm supposed to do. Yeah, in a day.
I can testify it's true.
It's
true. Yeah. Because I've seen it. Yeah,
so I have a journal where I write down literally everything, you guys. I write down what time I'm going to bath, what time I'm going to eat, what time I'm going to study, and this has really helped me, because if I miss something, I'm going to go back to my journal and go okay, I haven't done this, I should do this right now. Yes, so this has helped me manage my time properly. Okay.
So actually, just to add on what she said, what she's talking about, to simplify it, is you need to plan. You really need to plan for, like, when you're students. I would say maybe modern day students, I would put it as a timetable. You need to have a timetable as a student, a study timetable. If you say, I'll study from 21 to 23, basically for a grade 12, I would say 2 hours is alright. 2 hours of study is very, very much alright. So you find that most guys will be like, come here, study. I failed to study. Hey, what? You'll be like, bro. But again, one of the things that would really, really disturb you when you're in school, as funny as it is, you know that your gadget can really disturb you.
Yep.
Your gadget can really, really be a distraction when you're in school. Facebook, WhatsApp. And most students have failed to, like, deal with the pressure, or maybe let me put it as to deal with the addiction of these platforms. Like, you really don't know how to control yourself. You want to be on WhatsApp, again you want to study, you want to chat with that friend of yours in the night, plus is that guy in the night that you want to talk to. So if you don't have discipline, if you're not really disciplined in these areas, it becomes a challenge. There's the thing. Don't you think it really becomes a problem if you do not challenge, if you do not if you do not have discipline?
At a point, it was really hard for me to manage my time on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it all goes back to what I was talking about in the first place. Like, you guys, I literally have all this on my list. I have time to respond to my WhatsApp messages. I have time to scroll through my Facebook. I don't just do these things willy-nilly. Yeah, so it all goes back to planning. You guys, like, no one is saying stay away from Facebook, stay away from WhatsApp,
true.
but just set apart some time that you're going to do this and also do that. Okay? Yes.
Okay, so time management, we really, really need to work on how we manage our time, because we've observed that.
Time management.
Okay, so yeah, what's the next thing?
Okay, it's related to time management, but it's a bit different. Dividing time between subjects.
Oh yeah, dividing time between subjects. Maybe before you go ahead, let me just let me have a say on the point that you raised. You know, dividing time between subjects actually is very, very vital, because that's where the problem comes in. There's this problem of saying math is hard.
Yeah.
Now, the reason why math becomes hard for a lot of people is because a lot of people hate math and they neglect math. When we tell them, no, math, it's a practical subject, you need to be practicing it on a daily basis. People, no, you find someone giving time history, giving time to civic education, giving time to optional subjects. I'm not trying to disqualify optional subjects. I'm not trying to make them irrelevant. They're very, very relevant. That's why they're part of the syllabus. But you really need to know how to manage your time. Do not have a favorite subject. Okay, it's alright to love a subject, but do not have a favorite subject which you give most of your time. It becomes bad.
Yeah, really bad.
Yeah, over to you.
Okay, so dividing time between subjects. Let me say how I did my thing when I was in high school. I'm not in high school anymore, you guys.
Oh yeah, uni.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so he talked about having a favorite subject and da. So usually the favorite subject is the subject that you're good at, yes?
Yeah, very
so
good
you're
at
going
it.
to give the subject that you're good at less time, because I'm good at this thing.
Yeah.
And then you're going to give time to the subjects that you're not good at.
Yeah,
so if we're going to divide time between subjects, I'm going to give, for example, I'm not good with math. I'm going to give math more time because I'm not good with math.
Yeah.
But then if religious education, guys, I have to study. So I'm going to give it like maybe an hour a day. Yeah. So
so that's dividing time between subjects. You really, really need to be careful on how you divide your time between subjects, because a lot of people have paid for that. You know, you find it's November, you're about to write exams, and then someone is like, bro, I've not covered these topics. And then like, what were you doing? Or like, oh yeah, what were you doing? So you find that this person is really good at a particular subject. Maybe it's chemistry, they're very...
Hi there.
Hello people, what's up? Back again. So something happened, the video cut, just imagine.
I'm making a point. Can you imagine?
Yeah, so but most of the things I wanted to talk about, we've talked about them.
I've only in my head the story.
Oh, okay. And we're almost cutting, so yeah, we're almost concluding the video.
Yeah.
So make sure that you watch out for next week's show. We're gonna be back again next week. Yeah. Josephine?
Don't forget to click the subscribe button. Also the bell button so that you get notified when we post a new video.
Yeah.
Share it with your friends, tell your friends. And yes, see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Yeah, and make sure you look out for more content. There's gonna be another show. The science advancement is gonna be out next week. Stay tuned. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.